Hello everybody, welcome back my channel. My name is Dragon. I'm an editor for Health 1047 channel YouTube. Today, I wish you a nice day. And here is the episode new. Let's see.
1. I'm glad Squid Game is ending with Season 3 and hope it starts a much-needed TV trend. The author expresses their love for Squid Game, while also appreciating that Season 3 will be the final season. They believe this decision is wise, as it prevents the show from overstaying its welcome. Despite being left with a cliffhanger at the end of Season 2, the author is grateful that Netflix is concluding the series rather than dragging it out. They commend Season 2 for its innovative approach and assert that ending the show after Season 3 is the right choice, even if some may disagree. 2. You're not ready for the next game in Squid Game Season 3. It will be worse than anything in Season 2 after the conclusion of Squid Game Season 2. There is a sense of foreboding about the next installment of the Netflix series, which has always been marked by themes of hopelessness and tragic character deaths. In Season 2, Ji-hun, having won the games in Season 1, returns to assist new players and ultimately sparks a rebellion against the frontman. Throughout the season, players participate in three main games: Red Light, Green Light, Six-Legged Pentathlon, and a special Lights Out round. However, due to Seasons 2 and 3 being filmed back-to-back and following a similar game structure, Season 2 features fewer games than the first three. It's a universal language. Bong Joon-ho thinks Parasite and Squid Game became global hits for the same reason. Bong Joon-ho, the director of the acclaimed film Parasite, discusses the global impact of both Parasite and the Netflix series Squid Game. Parasite, which addresses themes of class discrimination and greed, achieved significant success, grossing over $260 million and winning the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2019. Squid Game became the most watched show on Netflix in the U.S., marking a milestone for Korean dramas. In an interview with the New York Times, Bong reflects on the universal themes of hierarchy and capitalism present in both works, noting that he did not specifically target American audiences while creating Parasite. He shares a similar perspective with Squid Game's creator, Wong Dong-hyuk. Bong's upcoming film, Mickey 17, is expected to explore these themes further. 4. My favorite Squid Game Season 3 theory is darker than anything the show has done so far. Squid Game Season 3 will conclude Ji-hun's story, promising a darker tone as it progresses. The series, known for its imaginative and twisted portrayal of life and death games among the impoverished, gained international acclaim shortly after its release on Netflix. As the show approaches its finale, with Ji-hun surviving multiple rounds, the focus shifts to his potential survival and the upcoming challenges. Season 3 will continue from where Season 2 left off, featuring a few remaining players and hinting at the games to come, including one significant detail from Season 1. 5. I'm so curious to see what Squid Game's most controversial characters will look like in Season 3. In Squid Game Season 2, protagonist Ji-hun returns to the games to dismantle them from within, providing deeper insights into the organization behind the games, including the guards' identities and the frontman's ideology. However, the VIPs who played a significant role in the first season and highlighted the company's extensive reach were notably absent. Their return is confirmed for Season 3, but there are concerns that audiences may forget their significance by the show's climax. 6. Look, Squid Game is great, but an underrated Netflix series takes its premise to the next level. Netflix's Squid Game became a global sensation by combining intense survival games with social commentary on economic disparity and human desperation. However, Alice in Borderland, which predates it, also effectively utilizes the deadly game format, arguably in a more compelling manner. While both series feature characters in life or death situations, Alice in Borderland, adapted from Haro Aso's manga, emphasizes psychological tension and intricate world building, creating a captivating mystery. Although Squid Game is highly acclaimed, Alice in Borderland is considered an underrated masterpiece that expands on similar themes. 7. Squid Game 2 Review. A trailer for Season 3 or a decline from its peak. In her review, staff writer Annie Chen critiques Squid Game 2, noting its lack of depth and innovation compared to the original series. Released in December 2024, the sequel has garnered global attention but fails to enhance its critique of capitalism or deliver surprising twists, leading to disappointment among viewers despite becoming Netflix's most watched show in late 2024. The series continues to follow protagonist Ji Hun, who previously won a deadly competition involving children's games for a cash prize. 8. Netflix Korea sets new record thanks to Squid Game 2 Inches. Squid Game 2 Inches has achieved remarkable global success since its release on December 26, 2024. In just 4 days, it became Netflix's most watched non-English TV show, amassing 68 million views and 487.6 million viewing hours, topping charts in all 93 countries. The series surpassed the viewing record set by the first season, which had 448.73 million hours in its first week, and outperformed the 2022 film, Wednesday. Additionally, the show's popularity has contributed to a record number of Netflix users in Korea, reaching 9.75 million subscribers. 9. 3 notable female characters in Squid Game 2 Inches. In Squid Game 2, directed by Wang Dong-hyuk and released on December 26, 2024, notable female characters, including Park Gyu-young's Kang No-eul, Kang A-sim, and Jo Yu-ri, are highlighted for their resilience and survival. Despite receiving mixed reviews, the film achieved a record 68 million views on Netflix in its first week, surpassing Wednesday. The strong impact of female characters from the first season, such as Young Ho-yeon and Kim Joo-ryeon, continues in the sequel, with many returning for a third season. 10. Lee Jung-jae will act in a Marvel movie after Squid Game 2. Lee Jung-jae, the male lead of Squid Game 2, is rumored to be joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, after the series. While details about his potential role remain unclear, it is suggested that he may not portray a specific superhero or villain. If he accepts the role, he would become the 4th Korean actor in the MCU, following Kim Soo-hyun, Ma Dong-seok, and Park Seo-joon. Reports from early 2022 indicated that Lee was in discussions with Marvel Studios regarding possible roles. 11. The most controversial absurd detail of Squid Game 2 Inches. Squid Game 2, which premiered on December 26, has sparked global interest but also controversy regarding its plot. The sequel follows player 456, Ji Hun, as he seeks to confront the game master and end the deadly competition. While new characters and games have intrigued viewers, the series has faced criticism for plot inconsistencies, shallow character development, and a weak conclusion. A particularly absurd plot point that has drawn significant backlash involves the treatment of players during the game, where they are put into a coma for examination before being taken to the game venue. 12. Controversial, Squid Game 2 Inches still makes big profits? Squid Game 2 is generating significant profits despite receiving mixed reviews. The first season grossed approximately 1 trillion won with a production cost of 25 billion won, yielding a 40x return on investment. In contrast, the second season had a production cost of about 100 billion won but quickly rose to the top of Netflix's global non-English TV show rankings within 2 days of its release. While the first season took 8 days to achieve a perfect score in 93 countries, the second season reached this milestone faster.